So we're still on part 3 of the Excel worksheet, and this is section B. Now, one thing we haven't done yet is added in the total price. So I'm going to click in I5, and I'm going to click Auto Sum. I see that it adds all of the sums that I need, or all the numbers I need for the sum. I don't need any of those to be absolute because it needs to change for each painting. So I'm going to hit Enter, and then I'm going to fill handle that down so that I can have all my total prices. Okay, next thing we want to do is do alignments. So we're going to stay on the FY15 online sales worksheet, and we're going to select A4 through I4. So A4 through I4 up here. And what we want to do is we want to center these titles. So in order to do that, we come up here to the alignment section. Right here, this one is the center button. So we'll click center. Now I see D column isn't quite filling in there, so I'm going to just come up here and double click and readjust it so that it fits. Okay, so we did some alignment there. Now, one other thing we want to do is right here with H, we see that we have our shipping surcharge, and we can't really see all the words there. And it doesn't really work to have it be a huge box with them side by side. So we're going to come up and we're going to click on Wrap Text. Again, this is on the Home tab. When I click on that, now I don't see all of it, so I come over here to the left side, and I'm going to just make box 4 a little bit larger. Now I'm reselecting A4 through I4. And what I want to do is, this doesn't look very good to me. I want to raise each of these up to kind of be in the center. So in the alignment section, up here at the top, we see a middle alignment. So we are going to do a middle alignment. Click on it, and now everything has aligned to the middle. Coming over here to this side, this right here needs to become, these are 3 different boxes. We would like this to become one box, and we'd like to center this. So what we're going to do is we're going to select K4 through M4, and up here in the alignment section, there's the merge and center. So we will click on merge and center, and it now has merged those cells together as one cell and centered it. Okay. Next, one of the nicer features of Excel is that we can sort and filter information. So we're going to select A4 through I19, and we are going to go on the Home tab into the Editing group over here. We're going to click on the Sort and Filter section, and we want to select Custom Sort, not Customer, Custom Sort, and we're going to sort this by artist. So right here, artist. We want to make sure that the order is A to Z, and we'll click OK. And now we see that it's in order the artist, Anders, Begay, crystals, and so forth in order. Now we can apply even more filtering here by, if you look at this, let's take, for example, let's find a good example here. Johnson. Johnson has an $825 price tag right here, and this one has a $360. This one a $400. There's no order to these. I would like these to be in order as well. So I can again click on Sort and Filter, Custom Sort, and we're going to add a level. That means this is then, after we've done that, we are then going to sort this a different way. We then want to sort it by price. So we'll come down and we click on price. It should be smallest to largest over here in the order, and we click OK. And now, as we look at Johnson, as a good example, now it's 360, 400, 825. We now have those in order from least to greatest. Same with Cohen here, and Linton, and so forth. Okay, so those are 2 filters that we were able to put in there. Now, we also want to do what someone who owns this business might want to look at. For example, let's just say that they want to filter this in a way that they only see the oversized items. So again, with all this information selected, we are going to come up here to the sort and filter group, and we're going to click the filter button. Now, with the filter button, it's now created all of these down arrows. We're going to click out of there so that we deselect everything, and we're going to select the down arrow for oversized. And all we're going to do is get rid of the no. And we're going to click OK. And now, since no is no longer part of the oversized, it's been filtered out, we only see those that are oversized. And so that's one way to quickly view information or to analyze information. To undo the filter, all we have to do is come back up here and again select the filter button, and it undoes the filters and gets rid of those down arrows. Okay. Now, a nice way that we might see this information is in a table. So once again, we're going to select all of this information, and with it all selected, we are going to go to the Home tab in the Format section under the Styles group. So up here, we have a Format as a table. Now, these are in light, medium, and dark type formats. We want this red accent. Let's get it to where we hover over and it says Table Style Medium 4. That's the one we want. So we select it, and we're okay with this. So we select OK, and now it's created this table format. And you can see it automatically put a filter on there, so you can use the filter if you desire to use it. We don't necessarily want it, so we're going to come back to the Home tab, and we're going to select our filter and hit the filter button, and now those are gone. Okay, now one other thing we might want to do is up here in the Design tab, when we click on the Design tab, we want to add in here a column. We want a totals column. And right here, you can see here under the Design tab, a total row. It'll do it automatically for us. So we just click on that, and now you can see down here at the bottom, it put in a total row for us, which is nice. Next, we want to apply borders and shading. So we're going to do that on the Artist Style Summaries worksheet. We click on that, and we want to really make this total pop out at us. And so we're going to be able to do that with our borders. We come up to the border button, which we've used in the past. We're going to click on it, and we're going to select thick outside borders. Okay, now as I click off of it, you can see it's here. It's in dark black. Doesn't pop out enough to me. So we're going to reselect it. And this time we're going to select the down arrow, and we're going to go to more borders. And in the color, we're going to select red accent 3, and we're going to select outline. When I click OK and I deselect that box, now it's in red, and the whole border is covered in red, and so it pops out a whole lot more now. Now, another place we want to do this in the Anders worksheet. In the Anders worksheet, all these months, we want to make it look better by giving it also a shaded border. So we're going to select all the months, C4 through N4. And we're going to come up to the font section, and with the down arrow here, we're going to click on that. And we will then go into the fill section and select fill effects. Now by default, it does 2 colors, which is what we want. So we're going to select for our first color, we like this red accent 3, lighter 80%. So we'll select that. And for our second color, something that complements it nicely is this one down here, which is the red accent 3. Second, let's get it to pull up. Darker 25%. We select it, and now we have a nice combination of those 2 shades. Now, since these words are all diagonal, we're going to select the diagonal up option for our style of shading. We click OK, and then deselect it, and now all of our months are in that kind of shade. All right, so there's some of our editing. This finishes our part 3 of 4 for our Excel program, and this was section B.